My name is Raven, welcome back to my channel, and today I will be talking about my failed reading attempts for the month of November and my reading plans for the month of December. Okay guys, let's have a little chat about what I talked about last month's video about what I was going to read. Now I said I was going to read some graphic novels, and I do remember what those were. One was The Mummy, which I'll show you here on my phone, right? I was gonna read The Mummy. Well, in the month of November, I did not. I ended up trying to read it like last 2 days of the month, and I couldn't get into it. And I also said I was gonna read The Walking Dead. Started that yesterday. Got a little bit of way through it. Didn't finish it. Did not finish it. And I also said I was gonna read Black Flamingo. Listen to it. Didn't happen. Nope. And Miss Marvel. Didn't happen at all. And the only thing that I completed this month was Midnight Sun. Yep, you're right. The only thing I finished this month was Midnight Sun. I was stuck in a little mini slump. That's all I gotta say about that. So I am a failure. I'm a failure because I didn't say what I said I was gonna read. And and another lie. I said I was gonna read a little bit of Harry Potter. Well, I did do that. I got a little bit. I got page 156 out of it. So I did start it in the month of November. I did do that. So there's one positive in that. But let's go ahead and talk about Midnight Sun. I gave this 4 out of 5 stars because simply of the fact that I liked what we got, like the extra bits of what we got from the Cullens, and like how they work together, and how Edward ends up dealing with his issues and all that stuff, and how he's always constantly worrying about Bella and everything, and how the Cullens felt about him introducing a human into the family, and all the extra stuff that we got when Bella wasn't there, when Edward was just alone. He was interacting with other people like his family and all that. I really liked all of that. So I don't want to get into spoilers, so I'm just gonna stop talking about the book. Basically, it's Twilight, but from Edward's perspective. So it is 4 out of 5 stars, and now we shall go into what I'm going to be reading or attempting to read in the month of December. So I'll tell you that I did start The Outsider by Stephen King. So I got it on audiobook, and so far I'm absolutely crazy about it. I'm on page 149 out of 500 something, so it's really, really good. Basically it's about a murder of a boy who was really murdered and raped really, really badly, and all of the evidence is pointing to this one guy, but he's actually in another spot. So it's looking like he was in two spots at the same time, So you're following multiple perspectives from like the people who are involved, and from the people who are defending the suspect, and the people who were against him. So I'm really, really loving it so far. I was reading up till 1 o'clock in the morning last night, so it was great. I'm loving it so far. And I'm also going to read, along with this, Harry Potter. I do not like Harry Potter, and I'm rereading the series because, I just felt like, except for some reason during quarantine, when it really hit really hard, I just had the need to watch me some Harry Potter and read me some Harry Potter. So I'm slowly getting my way through the books, like I said in a couple videos, and I've actually put that book in a couple videos saying I'm gonna read it. Well, now I'm finally reading it. So, and another book I'm gonna want to try and get to is Nosferatu by Joe Hill. Now this is a Christmas horror book, basically. And I read this once before during quarantine, but I'm going to reread it, but I want to read it audibly because I don't feel like I'm going to get more out of it if I do that. Basically, it's about this man who takes kids, and he takes them to this place called his Christmas land or whatever, and he basically, like, he sucks their souls out, where, like, they become old and he becomes young, and that's how he becomes young and youthful, basically like a vampire in that way. And basically Vic McQueen gets involved because she kind of has the same powers as him, and she ends up going through a whole bunch of stuff in her life, and they actually end up meeting a couple times throughout their lives, and it just ends up coming down to a big boss fight basically at the end. So that's all I'm gonna say about this, because otherwise if I do I'm gonna start spoiling. So that is that I'm gonna read for this month, and about my failed attempts at reading in November. I don't know what happened. I just wasn't feeling it at all. I just would read. I even like want to read Midnight Sun for like a couple days because I just wasn't feeling it for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it was just something in the air. I don't know. And then Thanksgiving came around and I just really didn't read during then. And I just finished it. I think I was even like 10 pages away from finishing it before I finally finished it, and then just realized, oh, my other books. So I actually ended up returning the books, those comics, those short novels, into the library because I ended up having to do back anyway. And what I was gonna do, I got some of them back. I was gonna try to read them today and yesterday and the day before, but didn't end up doing it. So I just was like, you know what, I'll just make a video about my failures and my attempts at reading next month. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you like, comment, subscribe, do all the things you want to do. Follow me on my social media, that's in the description box. And I hope you guys are having a lovely morning, day, evening, night, wherever you guys are in the world. And I hope you guys will see, I hope I'll see you guys next video. So, bye!